Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name is David and this is a deck review. Hey, today we're going to look at the Radical 80s deck that was printed by Bicycle Playing Cards and done as a Kickstarter project by Ari Steffen. Ari Steffen, he's out in Mendocino, California, and he did a Kickstarter. It was a successful Kickstarter, and he was able to release this beautiful tribute to the 1980s. I grew up in the 1980s, so this totally is my wheelhouse. And so we're going to take a look at this. Pretty much the tuck case right here, it says bicycle. It's done in the classic bicycle design. I think that's one of the things that appeals to a lot of deck collectors. I think the unbranded decks don't do as well, but if you put the bicycle logo on it, people are drawn to that. It's done in all these 80s neon colors. Neon was really popular back in the 80s, especially in leg warmers and scarves and accessories like that. It says Radical 80s on that side, made in the USA. It says designed by Ari Steffen and poker size playing cards on that side. The bottom, of course, always has an ad copy. You have your traditional USPCC deck seal right there, and then the back design is the same as the back design of the cards. It's made to look like a cassette tape. A cassette tape was a plastic device that you would stick into a tape recorder, and on it was music or an audio recording. One side, side A or side 1, contained about 5 songs. Then you would then flip over the cassette to listen to the remaining 5 songs. Cassette tapes, they were really old technology. They're kind of done away with now, but a really cool idea for a back design. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the tuck case. Let's take a look at these cards. These cards are bicycle stock. They are their standard retail stock. They of course have modern cut and air cushion finish. And if you'd like to learn more about stock cut or finish, you can click the link below in the description. The back design, just like the back design of the cards, it is a cassette tape. It is a two-way back design. It even has the little holes at the top where you would line the cassette tape up in the cassette recorder so that it wouldn't move around while it was playing. It looks like you have the same amount of tape on both sides, so I guess this tape was listened to halfway through and then ejected. Your Ace of Spades says Radical 80s, and it's done in neon green. It's pretty much standard as far as bicycle goes, but you can see, and this is kind of like the theme going forward, the digital indice there in the corner. That's indicative throughout this deck, and we'll see more of that right now. So the pip and indice cards, they're giant numerics. They're all done in the digital numeric, and of course I know you have an alarm clock that probably looks exactly the same, but this is still more of an 80s feel, and I like that he didn't put your standard pip layout in this. This is what keeps it looking more like an 80s themed deck. Your court cards are all neon caricatures of like iconic 80s things. Here you have your giant cell phone and your 80s haircut and sunglasses. You got your Devo glasses there, and this queen is holding VHS cassettes. And yeah, this king also wearing Devo glasses and has a cute little 80s hat. Here are your remaining aces. Here's your Ace of Hearts, and your Ace of Clubs, and your Ace of Diamonds. Your 2 extra gaff cards are pretty interesting. The first of which is you get a 0 card, so you have a 0 of spades, and then you also get a 1 of spades. A 1 of spades could be in lieu of an ace, which is also the numeric of 1. But interesting gaff cards. Be curious to see what you could do with something like this. Your 2 jokers are the tape cassette again. They look to be identical, but as you can see, this cassette is normal, and this cassette has all of its tape pulled out. When all the tape was pulled out on the cassette, what you would do is you stick a pencil in, racer side first, and you stick it into the cassette wheel and you turn it, and you have to wind up all your tape until your cassette was back to normal, and you pray that none of that tape got folded, because then a fold in your tape that would kind of make a little hiccup in your music. Well, that is pretty much it for this deck review. As always, recommend that you like this video just so other people can find it faster. We also recommend that you subscribe to this channel just to stay up to date on all the totally awesome things with cards and card magic. And if you want to follow me on social media, you can. I'm at facebook.com/magicorthodoxy, twitter.com/magicorthodoxy, and instagram.com/magic_orthodoxy. Awesome.